Morning. I'm at Middleton Lakes again today. I haven't been here for what, probably a month now. And I didn't think I'd get any photos whatsoever today because it's that time of year where the birds are, you know, changing their feathers and hiding away. But just from the car park, there's like a little bit of a meadow with an old tree and some telegraph or telephone lines going over, and there's loads of swallows on there. So I've spent about nearly 2 hours trying to get some good shots of some swallows. I don't know if I've got any good ones. I've had a quick look back on the camera. There's none that I've gone, oh, that's amazing, I'm really chuffed with that one, but there's a couple that are okay. And also I got a photo of a woodpecker that got really close to me, and also a couple of goldfinches that were kind of in the bit of the meadow collecting, looks like, you know, like the little cotton stuff off the top of the flowers. So I've got a couple of good photos there, I think. I've just had a walk down now to where the lakes are, and as expected, it's really quiet. So I don't expect to get anything round here. I'm going to have a walk up just round the corner. Some guy just told me that there was a bird there that I've never heard of before. He said it's showing really well, so if I go around, there'll probably be people looking at it and I'll be able to point it out to me. It'll be another one for the collection. And I might have a quick look, see if there's the kingfishers up there. But I'm going to give it a bit round here because there is a tern flying around. See if I can get some good shots of him, and a couple more swifts or swallows flying around. So I might see if I can get a couple of photos of them. Do you know what? I've had a change of plan. I'm not going to walk all the way up there to them birds because the guys just walked down and told me that they've just flew over this way. And I'm not going to walk up to see that kingfisher because he's never there. So I'm going to go back and have a bit more fun with them swallows, I think. There's quite a lot going on over there. And the further I'm walking up this way, there's just nothing here at all. So yeah, I'm going to turn around and head back towards the car park. I'm wasting my time a bit now. I think I got a bit lucky this morning because they were feeding early in the morning. But it's about, I don't know what time it is, 10 o'clock. So I got about another half hour back towards the car and then another half hour taking some shots around there. So we're going to have a look and I'll show you this time. One of the main reasons I wanted to come out this week was I dropped my camera in Wales, didn't I? As I said, it's all insured. And I've contacted the insurance company and they've basically said, yeah, the lens is no good. They're going to replace the tripod because the tripod's all scuffed and scratched and all the top by the ball head's all damaged. And they said for me to send off for the camera to have it inspected. Now, initially I said I didn't think there was any problems with it because there's not a mark on it. But I went out the other day and took some shots. And a couple of the shots I know that I took, when I got back, they weren't there. And I heard the shutter go, so I'm thinking, is it taking every shot I'm taking? So I wanted to come out today just to double check everything that was working with the camera and to see if I could pinpoint any things that weren't performing right. I haven't really used it since I come back from Wales, and when I went to Wales and we went out after, I did actually just have a few shots with it here and there, and I noticed that the sharpness wasn't as sharp as what it was before. It could have been me, I don't know, but that's why I wanted to come out today and take some extra shots. And it seemed to be, each photo seems to have more noise, even at low ISO. And then the tracking just doesn't seem as responsive, so maybe I have damaged it, but I wanted to get all these points listed so when I send it away I can say, you know, check this, check this, check this. I don't, you know, I'm not saying that there's probably something the matter with it, I don't know, it just could be me, but I just want them to check all the points that I think that it could be something the matter with it. So I'm going to be without a camera for maybe a month and a half while the insurance sorts all that out, and I'll be back to the A6400, which is what I'm recording on now, which is still a great camera. It's just the tracking is not as good as the A7 IV. But I'm going to crack on now. Going to have a look at these swallows. I can be bothered to get up. I'm just tired today. I can't be bothered to walk around. We're just kind of leaving the side of the lakes now. On the way back, seen this old guy down there and he pointed out there's a peregrine falcon. I took a couple of shots, but a bit too far away. And also the tern that I took some photos of a couple of weeks ago, flying over the lake really close here, keeps going backwards and forwards. So I'm kind of reluctant whether to leave or just to hang around and see if I can get another couple more shots of that. But it doesn't seem as frequent as he was. I've been here for about 10 minutes now, waiting for the tern to say, the peregrine falcon to see if he got any closer, and he never did. But the tern hasn't been back. I don't think there's going to be a lot of photos this week, so what I'll do is I'll show you some photos that I've took over the last couple of weeks, just in and out the garden and over Ramsall. There's not a lot, a couple of butterflies, squirrel, I think, parakeets, just things like that really. There's something in there that are making a real funny noise that I've never seen or heard before. I can kind of see the bird, but I can't get a clear shot of it. It's like a sedge warbler, I think. I'm gonna leave it 10 minutes, see if the tern comes back or if that falcon drops down a bit lower. I've lost him now completely. He went over that way towards the sun. I've blinded myself looking for it. just as I was leaving, the turn came really close. I was just doing a bit of B-roll just to fill up the video, and the turn got really close. So I took a few shots. I've set the camera up now to try and see if I can get some video footage to show you. But he's just gone down, I think. So I'll hang about for a bit and see if he comes back. Well, I've waited another 10-15 minutes and he don't seem to be coming back. So I'm going to go back and see them swallows. I'm so hungry. I've only had a banana. You watch, as soon as I walk off, he'll come back. Well, that's me done then, folks. I'm gonna have to head home now. I'm really hungry and I've got to take my missus to her friends in a minute. I don't know where I'll be next week or what I'll be doing because it has gone really quiet for bird photography, and I should be starting to do a bit more landscape photography, but with the accident with my camera I'm going to be without my kind of good landscape wide angle lens, or wider lens for landscape photography. But on the other hand, I'll be using the A6iv, so it doesn't really matter. But I've no ideas where I'm going to go yet or what I'll be doing next week. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in the video. When I first come over here, when I went over the canal bridge, I'm sure I saw an owl flying away towards the meadows. And when I was here first thing in the morning, another guy who was doing macro photography was just coming back, and he said that he saw an owl over there this morning. So I might just get up that extra bit early next week and come over here with the hope of trying to find an owl. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. But thanks for watching, and until next time, catch you later.